Okay, today's philosophy question is a moral dilemma. It's been used by experimental philosophers to do a study, and I found the results intriguing. There's a link to the study in the low bar. In the study, each individual participating was tested using a moral dilemma in which two lives, one human and one animal, were placed in imminent danger in a situation where only one can be saved. Thus, the scenario presented to a person might run something like this. If you don't own a pet, imagine that you do in the following situation. A bus is traveling down a busy street. Your pet runs out in front of the bus. Unfortunately, at the same time, a foreign tourist steps in front of the bus. Neither your pet nor the foreign tourist has enough time to get out of the way of the bus. It is clear, given the speed of the bus, it will kill whichever one it hits. You have only time to save one. Who will you save? And the results were a little bit surprising, I thought. 40% of the participants said that they would choose the pet over the foreign tourist. If the scenario was changed to a hometown stranger, it doesn't get any much different in the results. In that case, 37 would choose the animal's life over the human. However, if the animal is somebody else's pet, only around 12% chose to save it rather than the tourist or the stranger. The situation is quite different if the human in peril is a close friend or family member. Here, only a bit more than 2% of people chose to save the animal in preference to the human. When they were asked for their reasons behind their decision, 27% said that they were unsure exactly. It's called dumbfounding, meaning that they really couldn't explain or provide reasons for their decision, but feel certain that this is the choice they would make. However, in most instances, when a reason is given for saving the animal, it clearly involves hot emotions. That's the way the article refers to it. People say things like, I love my pet's part of my family, that kind of thing. If instead the person chose to save the human being, the other human life, they used cold systems. Sometimes they would say things like, human life is worth more than an animal, or they would use religious reasons like humans have souls, or guilt-based rationale like I hate to think what people would say if I failed to save the person. I thought that was kind of interesting, so I thought I would ask it. But the thing it comes down to is, how rational are we in our decisions about how we treat other living things? And interestingly, men more than women chose to give rational reasons for their responses, citing things like it's just more important to save a human life than an animal life. And women were supposedly more emotional. I really have a lot of interest in how we treat living things. That's part of the reason I'm a vegetarian. But I have a lot of cognitive dissonance about the whole thing for various reasons. So I would like to hear your thoughts on this. You guys take care. Talk to you tomorrow.